Did you know that the word apple didn't always mean the crunchy, red, or green fruit we know today? For a long time, it was a general term for almost any fruit. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. Let's travel back in time to ancient England. Back then, if it was a roundish fruit that grew on a tree, chances were people just called it an apple. Pineapples? The English first called them pineapples because they looked like pine cones, but were fruits, or apples. Potatoes? When they first arrived in Europe, some people called them earth apples because they grew underground. And tomatoes? Yup, they were sometimes called love apples. Even cucumbers were once known as earth apples in Old English. So, how did this happen? Well, the original word for apple in Old English, was the go-to word for fruit. If a specific fruit didn't have its own unique name, or if people weren't familiar with it, they just used the generic term they knew best, apple. Think of it like how we might use the brand name Kleenex to refer to any tissue, or Google to mean searching for something online. It was a catch-all term. Over the centuries, as trade and exploration introduced more and more exotic fruits to England, people needed more specific words. The French word fruit was borrowed into English and gradually took over as the general term. As this happened, the word apple slowly became specialized, referring only to the fruit from the Malus domestica tree that we all love today. This linguistic history is hidden in plain sight. For instance, the forbidden fruit in the Garden of Eden story is often depicted as an apple. But the original Hebrew text just says fruit. The idea of it being an apple came much later, likely because apple was the common word for any fruit when the story was being translated and retold in Europe. So, the next time you bite into a juicy apple, remember its secret past. It was once the king of all fruits, at least by name. It's a fun reminder of how language evolves and changes right along with our world. What other words do you know that have completely changed their meaning over time? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories. See you next time.